Hi Libra, this is going to be your love message for the 15th through the 18th. It is good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Libra, first and foremost. As always, keep in mind, this is a general reading, so don't try to make this fit if it's not your story. Just check back in a few days. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. This is a channel dedicated just to Libra and also Sagittarius. If you are looking for readings for all 12 zodiac signs, I do that as well on my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot. So subscribe to both and hit the bell so you know when I read for you. I just did a general message for you guys on Soma Chandra Tarot, so check that out. Link to my website for private readings and to check out human design is down in the description below. All right, Soma Chandra Libra, let's begin. So oracle messages coming out that are going to describe the next couple of days for you. Misery loves company, making the best of it. You're a good friend and giver of sound advice. I keep tabs on you is at the bottom of the deck with you're doing this to yourself. Let's try again for a healthy relationship. You may have someone, I'm hearing that for quite a few of you, this is like a boss, or a mentor or someone that's in your life, or maybe you are that for someone. Someone may say to you, hey, I've been watching you for a while. I've been watching your performance. I've been watching your progress here. And I think that someone may be someone's giving another person advice because misery loves company, making the best of it, and you're a good friend. Some of you are you're going to have like a commiserating conversation with someone like, yeah, it kind of sucks right now. Yeah, I'm having a hard time too. Thanks for being my friend. Thanks for being my confidant. I do have a king and a queen of swords here. Both are givers of sound advice. So someone could be giving you good advice or you're giving them good advice. But when I look down after giver of sound advice to I keep tabs on you and you're doing this to yourself, there's going to be a conversation this week where someone says to the other person, look, I've been kind of keeping tabs on you. I've been kind of watching you. And I feel like we're good friends, and I feel like I can say to you, I kind of think you're doing some of this to yourself, okay? I think you're doing some of this to yourself, but I've been struggling too. I think this conversation is going to go down at work potentially, but it could happen in a relationship as well, like a romantic partnership or a friendship. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that kind of a commiserating conversation that's important. And let's try again. Like if it's a boss or a mentor, they'll be like, no, let's tweak this. Let's fine tune this. I know where you're coming from. I know how you feel. But some of your problems, you're doing it to yourself. Let's tweak. Let's try again. That can be good. What came out of the Messages of Love Oracle deck is protected. You're safe and divinely guided. Mastery. You've already learned this spiritual lesson. Different pages, you and someone don't share the same exact vision. And apology came out. You can expect the apology that you want to hear. Warning is at the bottom of the deck, though. Don't dismiss the red flags here, and integrity. Okay. Because this could be a fated partnership. For some of you, this may be like whether or not someone commits to a relationship. I'm hearing that this week there's going to be a lot of advice given between yourself and other people. You giving advice to someone or someone giving advice to you. There is a need to say, hey, make sure something's really in alignment with your morals and your values, because if you're moving towards a destined partnership, I don't like the word twin flame, but a destined partnership with a divine counterpart, romantic or career, you can't dismiss any red flags you see here. I do think that you're protected. This is a lesson that you've learned before. I'm also hearing that this is about lessons, quote unquote, like learning, maybe committing to an education path, a spiritual education path as well. Tap into the lessons you've learned in the past. You and someone else don't share the same vision. So whenever that card comes out, the advice I think Spirit wants you to take, Libra, is, hey, what page are you on? What is your vision? Ask someone else that you want to come into alignment with what their vision is. And once you see that the two of you aren't on the same pages, or two people aren't on the same pages, it might be possible that you could get on the same page. Or it might be possible that you can't, okay? I also think that you may get an apology. I'm hearing something Some of you are going to get a very unexpected apology from someone this week, and they're going to clear the air with you and be like, wow, we were just on different pages. Like we were just two ships passing in the night there. I'm really sorry about that. Let's try again. I'm feeling a lot of things could be cleared up for you. But again, those bigger decisions that you make, don't dismiss red flags. Make sure you share a vision and that you have the same morals and values. And is it in alignment with your integrity? You are justice. Do not throw your integrity out the window for nobody, Libra. You'll get a consequence for that big time later. Us in particular as Libras, because that's what we dole out. That's what we show people. So we have to walk that walk and talk that talk, right, Libra? There's too many people involved this week. Okay, I have a lot of court cards here and the Three of Cups and the High Priestess and the Devil. So strange things are afoot at the Circle K. You can't trust everybody. Watch out for immediately being obsessed and drawn into something that is not good for you. Watch out for gossip and hearsay and triangulations. The overall energy of the person coming towards you is the King of Swords. The way someone's feeling is the Queen of Swords. The way you're being seen, or this Queen of Swords is looking at the Queen of Pentacles. There's already 3 people showing up. What you need to know, or your advice, is the Five of Wands, and the final outcome, though, is the Ace of Swords with the High Priestess. Okay. I like seeing the Ace of Swords with the High Priestess, and frankly, I wish I saw it more frequently, because when I'm doing a lot of private readings and even general readings, the High Priestess is tapping into the intuition. Why do we tap into our intuition? I think that we tap into our psychic intuition because we're either ignoring our gut instincts or they are failing us. Or we can't trust them, or we can't hear them, and we're not listening to them. So our angels and spirit are like, okay, he or she, they're not listening to their instincts. They're not listening to their primal red flag detector. Let's kick it up a notch and send her psychic downloads and see if that works. Or it's like we need to reach for something psychically, energetically when the High Priestess comes out. So we never want that to lead to the Devil or the Moon, right? That's just confusion or obsession. We want the High Priestess to lead us to the Ace of Swords and the Sun, which is clarity. You will have clarity. You will know an answer. I'm also hearing that a few of you may find out about a third party, or you know the truth. I know the truth. Your intuition is dead ass right. That's what the High Priestess to the Ace of Swords means. Okay, you're dead ass right. But what you do next, I think you won't know what to do next. So this looks like the conversation about the Queen of Pentacles. I'm definitely doing an extended, because I think that someone's talking out of both sides of their mouth, whether they mean to or not. Spirit wants me to say right now, you can't be Switzerland all the time. Meaning Switzerland is never on anyone's side. They're on their own side. You might be able to see two different points of view, but I'm hearing that someone is going to try to make you happy, but also try to make someone else happy. And it's a bullshit little game that they're playing, or you may be doing that. There's definitely triangulations like that involved. So with this King of Swords, I have the Hierophant, Justice, and the Ace of Swords. The first message I'm hearing is this could be a teacher, a mentor, or a boss. That could be you too, for my masculines. I know you guys need a reading because you showed up. Whenever the King of Swords shows up over here, I know that within the next 24 hours, I got to do a masculine reading. It's coming, you guys. But I feel like this may be someone that's talking to you about the rules, about regulations, because the Hierophant is the way it's always been done and the system. When we get the Hierophant and Justice together, that is definitely the system, like the way something is being done. What we commit to, the fairness of it, the fairness of a contract, bringing balance in, knowing the laws, knowing the rules, and the truth. I feel like someone may be pointing out to you like, hey, when it comes to this situation we're in, this is what we need to be doing. Let me point out the truth to you, the correct path to take. This could also be a lawyer or someone giving you advice. Someone that wants you to sign a contract for them. I heard someone trying to show you something, trying to tell you something, because with this Ace of Swords is a Two of Cups. So here's the Queen of Swords. This could be a job interview as well, but you're not sure what to do next, or they're not sure what to do next, or potential for a serious commitment, and a very serious commitment with the Hierophant and Justice, I should say so. This person does seem to think they know the truth, and they are defining the truth, because the King of Swords with the Ace of Swords and Justice and the Hierophant is, I am the authority on this. The buck stops with me. There will be a conversation here with the Queen of Swords, and then the Eight of Pentacles and Strength. Okay, the King of Swords may point something out to the Queen of Swords. He will talk to her about it. She's going to turn around and go, okay, let me look through. Some of you may be looking up like policy, procedure, the exact way to do something, the exact, like what your contract exactly said, the way something is in detail supposed to be done. This could be with what you study or what you do for work. I'm hearing there's going to be some fact checking. And I notice with Strength here, I think the King of Swords will tell the Queen of Swords something. They're going to have a very good intellectual conversation. They're going to completely understand each other. They're going to completely see eye to eye. But the Queen of Swords, I'm feeling like Strength is a reaction. Like, okay, he was right. He was dead ass right. And now I need to kind of reflect about that and think about how I feel about that. I kind of get the sense that the Queen of Swords may hear something that she doesn't 100% want to hear. She'll see a truth, and she's got to let it sink in. And I notice, look, he's like, I'm just over here being the truth and the rules and the laws. And I'm dishing it out with the Ace of Swords. And then he's telling the Queen of Swords, and she's going to process it. She's going to look at it. She's going to be like, okay. And then look, I'm like, oh, she's telling her now. Now she's telling her. Yeah. This could be you giving a friend advice. The King of Swords may have some kind of a relationship with the Queen of Pentacles. I think all three of you have some kind of a relationship with one another, but it'll be different for each of you. And you might be giving her the advice. I get the sense that the Queen of Pentacles might be the one apologizing, though. There's an apology of some kind happening, and the truth being revealed that the Queen of Swords has to deal with. I think it's going to be somewhat relayed to the Queen of Pentacles, or vice versa. But with this, I have the Page of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles, thinking about her. There's maybe a little clearing of the air here, or an approach with her, or towards her, or from her. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, wanting something to be better here. And then just moving on, and it'll be okay, but nothing else will happen after that. I think some things that are said between yourself and other people in the next 4 days, Libra, need some time to kind of simmer and settle in. Let everyone have their reaction to things. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles maybe sort of wants something to be better with the Queen of Swords, or vice versa. And with this Three of Cups, I would look, oh yeah, look. That's because, I mean, the Three of Cups is supposed to be great, but don't you guys, I'm always saying it about this card, don't they look like the Mean Girls Club? Ugh, they don't look very approachable. And it's like, you may feel uncomfortable with this, especially with the High Priestess here. She's a bit of a wallflower, like, can I trust these people? Can I trust what I'm hearing? Can I creatively collaborate? Like, if it's going down at work, it's like, or in an education setting. I'm also hearing some of you are like writing something, creating something with someone. And it's like, some of you are like, I really just wish I could fucking do this by myself. I wish I didn't need any of these people. And someone may tell you, look, you're kind of doing this to yourself. You and the Queen of Pentacles got to fix this. Maybe you're telling him that. Yeah, maybe you're telling him that. I'm hearing that the King and Queen of Swords maybe are taking different approaches. But I feel very strongly that it could be cleared up. But this, I was like, oh shit, I don't love this. What you need to know is the Five of Wands. Okay, look. Sometimes we get along great, and sometimes we all just have a bunch of differing opinions. And the Five of Wands, the advice is like, just work it out. Let's work it out. This isn't a fight. This is just a practice round. These aren't swords, they're sticks. There's a lot of competing ideas. There may be way too many people in the mix. Different people wanting different things. All of these people are practicing a fight that they eventually want to win, okay? There is commotion here. And clarifying this, I got the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords. Here they are. And the Seven of Swords. I was like, oh, okay. I'm listening. This King of Swords worst case scenario is a shit stirrer. They stir the pot unnecessarily. I also think that the King of Swords may be telling her something and then walking away and getting the last word. There is a treading lightly, low-key, dishonest-ish thing going on here between the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, or a need to tread very lightly and act upon one's own behalf. I also think maybe the King of Swords gets some information about the Queen of Pentacles and relays it to you, Libra, to my feminine Libras. This could be a dating triangulation thing as well. I don't think it's going really great with the Queen of Pentacles. I also think I heard it very strongly, and I should go with the first message I hear. I do kind of get the sense that the King of Swords might be a little full of shit and talking out of both sides of his mouth, or he's a bit of a puppet master where he plants seeds in the Queen of Pentacles' mind, and then he plants seeds in your mind. I think he may commiserate, but he may get some good information for you about the Queen of Pentacles. But I also think he might lie to get it, if that makes sense. I feel like the King of Swords, and that could be you. But whoever the King of Swords is, he's a bit of a strategic person. I'm dying to know whether or not we can trust him. Because the Queen of Pentacles came out over here. There could be a Taurus involved. And again, that final outcome is the Ace of Swords with the High Priestess. And clarifying this is the Nine of Wands, the Moon, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. There's going to be these conversations this week where it's like, I know how you feel. Thanks for being my friend. Like, we just have to make the best of it. Look, I think I've been watching this whole scenario. I think you're kind of doing this to yourself. Let me give you some advice. And then there's going to be this apology out of nowhere. Maybe you decide to apologize to the Queen of Pentacles, or she decides to approach you, and that's nice, but you're feeling really nervous about, it's like now that you know what you know and your intuition is confirmed, now you're like, fuck, now what do I do? So you're going to get information that you don't know what to do with. And it's almost like you're afraid of what the truth really is, Libra. And you're like, oh, what do I do now? Dicey. And if for any of you that this is going down at work, yeah, it's like, I think you're going to be in a bit of a tough situation, but you're hearing your intuition. Here's the Devil, the Queen of Swords. Look, you are on to, and first of all, you can spot a little like home wrecking slut a mile away. I hate to say it, but like sometimes the High Priestess and the Devil is a very enticing, sexy, fledgling little girl that someone will fuck around with. And you're like, yeah, I see your bullshit coming. You'll be able to pick up on people that are full of shit and have bad intentions. I also think that you will have to give someone advice about, because the High Priestess to the Devil is like a sulky, sullen woman or man that isolates themselves, that does spiritual bypassing, focuses on the wrong things for the wrong reasons. They're not very healthy. You may have to give that person advice. It could just be a Capricorn too. Poor Cap, their card's the Devil. It's like, you may also confront this little beast living within you. Like, don't let your psychic intuition rule your life. It's not taking you in a good direction. Let's be smart. Let's cut through illusion. Let's cut through obsession. Let's cut through stuff that's not good for us. Watch out for isolating yourself because of fear. And here's the Devil again. So Capricorn could be involved, or just not good stuff entirely all the time. And you've got to sort that out. Sorting out someone's intentions. Also, watch out for your imagination running wild with the High Priestess to the Devil. I feel like you get a truth this week, Libra, but you didn't really want to hear it, and now it's forcing you to have to make a practical choice moving forward about like where you work, who you align yourself with, is someone really your friend or not, that kind of thing, or where something's going to go. Something does have to be, I think the Queen of Pentacles is someone that can't be avoided. Okay, and she came out over here. The overall energy of the person that's most important apparently is the Hierophant, the Five of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, the King of Swords might be just all wound up about the Queen of Pentacles. She could be a mother-in-law, a boss, their wife, the way things are going with her, or it is that Queen of Pentacles herself. This is matriarchal, patriarchal energy, the system, tradition, the way it's always been done, the serious commitment, going the truly traditional route and being committed to something. It does kind of get the last word in our lives, and we adhere to it, and we're part of its structure, familial as well. And it's like, I feel like the Hierophant is like, dear God, what are all of you people doing? That's not what Jesus or Allah would have done, or whatever spiritual practice they align with. It's like, my children, please. Or this is someone that, like, I think the Queen of Pentacles isn't sure how to handle the serious commitment and all the other bullshit going around here. She may be not sure how she feels about being in this position anymore. Or this King of Swords is with her and he's freaked out about her and what to do with her. And I was like, what are you? Oh, we are not solution focused, are we? We all trapped in the head. All trapped in the head about her, or that's her trapped in her head. This person also looks a little stuck as well. This person may struggle to let go of old systems that always worked for them in the past, but the Hierophant has a stuffiness to it. And it does need to be a little heretical and renegade, because the Hierophant, like, will do the same thing for 1,000 years. And the Hierophant needs to grow, or people will stop following them. Whatever it is. Hierophant can mean a lot of things. It means a lot of things to me. But with the Eight of Swords, I have the Seven of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this Queen of Pentacles might not know how to move forward. She's also trying to keep too many people happy. She's a little nervous about it all working out between the three of you, maybe. I also think that the King of Swords, one way or another, will align himself with the Queen of Pentacles, even though he doesn't 100% want to. Who are you loyal to, my friend? Here's this person's animal oracles. This is the energy, the black egg and the dragon in reverse. All right, let me tell you people what this means. This is, you're the golden egg and the black egg. So the black egg is, we make a lot of rationalizations and a lot of excuses, and we don't really know what the truth is. This is the shadow within that we need to stop spiritually bypassing about, stop living in an illusion about, stop making excuses about, for the love of God, stop rationalizing stuff and acknowledge it and heal it, because the golden egg, which is the real treasure, is underneath it. This person's living in a little bit of a bullshit rationalized excuse for something. They don't really, there's no real gift here. And with the dragon in reverse, it flew into the reverse. This person does not have good emotional intelligence. The dragon watches and waits and sees everything. There's something this person doesn't want to see about this group, about this relationship. They play duck and weave, but they don't go anywhere. And it all has to do with this Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Here's your energy, Libra. You're the whale in reverse and the golden egg in reverse. Hyena's in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay, there is a lot of snickering and kind of like using humor to work through something when it's just not funny. Someone's letting go of a dream as well a bit and getting kind of bitter and jaded with hyena. Hyena in the upright is like, well, I mean, at least it's raining outside. I was thirsty anyways. Like that's a Libra trait. Like we're kind of bitey and we can use humor and be a smartass to deal with stuff. But in the reverse, it's like there's a bitterness happening. I think you are struggling to see the depth of a situation. I think you've been at something a long time and you're getting really tired of the journey. I also feel like the best parts of you, it's like you were journeying with a lot of wisdom and knowledge and depth, and you knew your greatest talents and the best part of who you were. And you felt really special and unique and seen and loved by spirit. For the next 4 days, not so much. Not so much. I feel like you're almost giving up on a dream and you're no longer seeing the depth or the importance. You're feeling a lot less special. I also think for some of you, your dream is changing and you're like, wait, will this situation bring out the best part of me? I don't know. I'm struggling to get in touch with my depth. And I'm also feeling a little bitter and jaded. Yeah, it's okay. It'll pass. It'll pass. The golden egg is here. The whale is here. It's just in the reverse. And what I have to say is when a card's in reverse, we can get it in the upright. It's just a little bit of a homework assignment. Dig into your depth, reconnect with the best parts of who you are. I feel like you're in a little bit of a scenario where you feel like you can't trust everybody, or what you find out makes you like freak out about what to do next because you're like, oh my God, what do I do? Here's this great idea, but which idea is the right idea? It stresses me out to think about this. It's like something is here that's exciting with a lot of growth potential. It's this spark in your mind, and that's stressful. You don't know what to do. This may be in regards to what you do for work or what you work on next. All of this goes down and you're like, now what do I do? Now what do I do? Because of what you find out. I didn't clarify. What is the Nine of Swords? Like, what is Libra? Oh yeah, there's a decision that does need to be made. Spirit, what is the Nine of Swords? What is the Nine of Swords? Why are they stressed out? Please show me clearly. What is the... Okay, there it is. The Tower. Something will really change. You have to think about it. The Hermit. You're worried about it financially. Are they about to make a good decision? I think you're afraid of your decision. It could involve a King of Wands, or you will have to focus on your own grand vision here. And with more money, okay, some of you are thinking about like switching teams, switching partners, not so much partners. I think who you align yourself with maybe for career or work, an entrepreneur. This person has a really good idea. This King of Wands could be, yep, here's justice and death is peeking out. Some kind of a transformation is going to take place. I think that what you're going through is leading you towards something, Libra, that will bring in stability. And I think it's not going to work out with a situation that you wanted it to work out with, but a big change is coming. You're going to worry about like money and stability, and you do need to think about it. They're telling me not to be so worried about this at the moment. You have to work that out. I am going to do an extended because I'm really like, what is this person over here doing? Who are they aligning themselves with and why? I think someone is talking out of both sides of their mouth. So I'm going to clarify these things. If you feel like you need the extended and to see how this person really sees you, I also want to know what's going on between the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords a little bit more. The link to the extended will be at the top of the description below. All right, they're pulling back. We're all done. That's what I have for you. It was long. Sorry. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.